think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the step together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hey you, have you ever thought about profiting from the suffering of your fellow man? Or making money off the backs of war-infested countries? One example of said war-torn countries? Detroit, Michigan. You see, I'm the CEO of a young startup taxi company. Not that one. Now, my company operates in the heart of the Chernarus war that is taking place between the Reds and the Blues. Maybe racially motivated, maybe not. Now, a few of you Conquest fanboys out there may be saying there's lore to back up what they're called and that they're not actually called the Reds and Blues. And to that I say, I don't care. Leave. Kill yourself. They themselves call each other that, and I'm not one to piss off a horde of big, angry, heavily armed men. Now, this business is not for the faint of heart. It can go from downright fine and okay
Front left.
to the morally dubious.
Right side.
And some of you right now may be saying that it's immoral and I shouldn't do it. And to you I say, as well, leave. Now that we've culled the herd of those political protesters and, even worse, Twitch viewers, I'm going to show you one by one each of the 3 business strategies I use to get my money up, not my funny up, here in Chernarus. Now the first business opportunity I'll be showing you today is taxiing. Sounds safe, right? Wrong. It's neither safe nor lucrative.
Encouraging.
But it's legal and it's a great way to meet future employees.
Mind donating your soul and body to the cause?
By employees, I of course mean people who sit in the backseat of your Humvee and take bullets for you. Because that red on the side of the road had a very bad day, and he's about to take it all out on your Humvee.
Oh my god!
Now keep in mind, there's more dangers on the road than angry reds in the woods, and bad tire placement, such as breakdowns after said bad tire placement.
Cheers, man. No. Stop. Power.
And there's always the very real threat of wild fits of road rage.
Oh, fuck.
Hello.
Now, even though you're a taxi, just driving from place to place, always remember to make your customers sign a contract. Said contract must make you non-liable for the damages that have and will happen.
Oh wait, yeah, you were in last time. Oh shit. I promise it won't end like last time. I'll stop y'all off right before you get to BMC so we don't get mowed the fuck down.
What happened last time?
By the way, you gotta sign a waiver, so like anything that happens, it's not on my ass, okay?
Now with that last bit out of the way, this concludes on how you can run a taxi business inside of a Cherno-Russian war zone.
Let's go.
You see this guy right here? This is Rainbow. He's one of my employees that I was talking about earlier. He's not exactly the smartest
Crash.
I am, no worries.
or the sanest individual,
Yeah,
I'll go with you, please.
but I tell you what, a boy can steal. The guy who had previously unnecessarily assaulted Rainbow
Hey.
was someone we had acquired car parts from. Now, while I was refitting our taxi and getting it ready for the next job, Rainbow would go back and forth to this man's car and bring me prizes. At first, it wasn't much, just a car door and so on, maybe a tire.
Rainbow's my passenger princess.
But then he moved on to the radiator, and a gas tank.
No, not another gas tank.
And God knows he took the catalytic converter too. Now, while it wasn't my plan in the first place to start out and steal people's shit, I damn sure went along with it.
We're gonna sell these to the Reds. Tidy profit.
You see, there's something called supply and demand. You take blue shit, you sell it to the Reds, right? Supply from the Blues and demand from the Reds. I'm the intermediary. I have to sell this stuff to the Reds from the Blues. How I get it isn't exactly the most legal or moral ways, but money.
When you put it in your fucking CD player, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh shit. You took his He's trying to kidnap me. Help! Help! He's trying to kidnap me. Help! Pushing the HQ. Jesus fuck!
Hey you, do you like shooting people for little to no pay? Do you want to go in a war zone and just live your best life? Do you have a questionable morality and plenty of time to spare? Great, then put this on and get out there, buddy. Being a gun for hire, or what it's most commonly known as, a mercenary, is the most profitable out of the three options that I've given you. Remember whenever I said I only ran a taxi company and a slightly, maybe, kinda illegal trading business of stolen goods? Well, I lied. And I'll keep doing it. Do you trust me? Don't. Now, while running a mercenary outfit in this conflict is the most dangerous of the three options, it's also the quickest way to make the biggest profit. Now, that might be because we don't pay our employees in money. Most of our employees don't even want pay. We hire them from local militias and other militant groups of equal caliber. We give them great food, clean water, great bedding, and we sing a lullaby into their ears every night. The details of these jobs are simple. Step 1, get kitted up. Go to your nearest armory, grab a blue armband because all my homies hate the Reds. Get a blue man's uniform, grab a rifle or two, depending on how autistic you are. Step 2, get transportation. Now, while here at Lubbers and Associates, we usually have taxi drivers to take our employees from place to place so they can do their work. Usually, you're gonna have to ride with a random person in the military. Careful though, you're gonna be stuck with the people you're riding with for around the next 30 minutes. So choose your ride-alongs wisely.
What is that?
Step 3, get to a checkpoint. Now, while this may sound easy considering you're usually running with a team and you're in a heavily armored vehicle, no it is not. You can very commonly see a Red in its natural habitat, sitting in a bush along a road with an AK or a VSS.
Yeah, speaking of which,
You will most likely be surrounded by Reds and there's just not shit you can do about it. Now for the final and most important step. Whenever you get to said checkpoint, survive. Depending on which checkpoint you go to, the amount of Reds can differ. From my experience, the farther you are into Red territory, the less there are. Now, even if you do follow all these steps, there's a good chance that your worst enemy will be your friendlies.
you're a bitch.
So remember to be deceitful and trusting of no one out there.
I'm being held captive in here. I'm being held captive. He's trying to kidnap me.
Except for me. You can trust me. Now, I know this informative video about my business and war may convince you to start your own side hustles in this terrible conflict. But don't. Simply put, I don't want the competition. And if I find out any one of you have been using my methods to make even $1 more than me, I will tie you up with a rope and throw you off the Chernarus clock tower.